was reading in the book of Matthew in chapter 9, and in verse 18 it talks about a synagogue official. Now, a synagogue official was probably somebody who was employed by the local synagogues. So they weren't a leader, but they were there. They were a follower. They were privy to a lot of the conversations maybe that the Pharisees, the religious leaders, were talking about. They heard conversations. They heard the mumblings of the people because they were there taking care of whatever their job was in the synagogue. So they were good Jewish people. They were following the rules. They were doing what they were supposed to do, maybe just quietly observing everything. And so this man probably saw a lot of what Jesus was doing. He was there, so he was hearing what was going on, the fact that the religious leaders were not very happy with what Jesus was presenting and teaching and the things that he was doing, but they were hearing. So this man was probably hearing all of this and watching the power that Jesus was displaying through his miracles and the authority he was showing through the way that he taught, and hearing the dissonance of the Pharisees and going, okay, you can't both be right. And on the outside, I'm following everything that our people have always followed and doing what our people have always done, but I can't discount the fact that Jesus is doing and saying these things, and there's authority there. So he probably had this tension of outside versus inside. And then it says what happened is his daughter died. So he had a crisis. Obviously, his daughter died. And in that moment of crisis, when his daughter was gone and there was nothing he could do about it, he was helpless in the crisis. What did he do? Did he go to the Pharisees? No. He went to Jesus. And he bowed down and he worshiped him. And he said to him, "Come and lay your hand on her and she will live." See, that crisis revealed what was deep inside of his heart. His core beliefs drove him to an action that revealed his core beliefs. That's what crisis does. It reveals our core beliefs. We all have core beliefs, every single one of us. They're based on what has happened in our past. But when crisis comes, they get revealed. So let me ask you, during 2020, you've heard the word crisis probably more times than you ever wanted to hear and ever want to hear again. There's been a lot of crisis this year. What have these crises revealed about your core beliefs? Have you taken the time to consider it? Have you taken the time to evaluate how you responded and go, that's what's deep inside of me? Maybe you were happy with the way you responded. Maybe, like the synagogue official, the crisis drove you to bow before Jesus and say, "You're the one with the power. I believe you. I follow you. You have my allegiance. I know that you're the one that is going to take care of everything and make everything right." Or did your core beliefs drive you to some other actions? Maybe worry, maybe a lot of anxiety, maybe working harder to take things into your own hands. I don't know. My question is, what happened, and have you taken the time to evaluate it? I would be so happy to come alongside of you and help you evaluate. And this is what happened this year. This is how I responded, whether you like it or not, but this is what it revealed about my core beliefs. You can evaluate them, you can look at where they came from, and you can see if they line up with Scripture. And you can change those core beliefs by digging into Scripture and finding the truth about who Jesus is and who you are, because you're His creation. So I want to invite you to take the time to evaluate your core beliefs. What happened this year? And if you are interested in at all in having somebody come alongside of you who can dig into these things with you, help you evaluate what happened this year, and help you prepare for the coming year so that you can move forward with core beliefs that you know are in line with Scripture and be able to go forward with confidence and with courage, knowing that what is going to come out of you is a reflection of what it is you really want to believe and make it really what you do believe. So go to my Facebook page, go to my website, www.blessmysoulstudios.com, and you can schedule a complimentary coaching session with me. You have nothing to lose, and we can just dig in a little bit, and you can get a taste of what it's like to have somebody come alongside of you and help you evaluate where you are and set a course for 2021 of where you want to